Yeah.
Wow.
The closest call I've had is I was doing essentially a rope escape and essentially a timed countdown thing. But at the end of the 20 seconds or whatever, I was tied to a chair, and hanging above the chair was this 3-foot by 2-foot board with 6 or 7 inch spikes through it. Just this big inverted bed of nails, essentially. And at the end of the time, this was years ago, probably 2001, 2002.
Wow.
At the end of the time, the thing would release and it would drop. And I had several different safety tricks on hand where hypothetically I could fail and I would still be safe.
But not this one.
You know, if that failed, then this couldn't fail. And if that happened to fail, then I've got a third option. I'm not getting stabbed in the head with spikes, right?
So you got fallbacks on this thing. You've got some safety precautions that make it unlikely.
But if it can go wrong, it will go wrong, right?
Yeah, I would think that would be a hard thing as a magician to like trust in your equipment every single show. I mean, everything that you do that requires something mechanical to pull off the illusion, after a while, those parts are going to give you problems. I mean, you could potentially have any kind of equipment issue that could cost you your damn life.
Yeah. Well, the mechanics itself were very simplistic. There was very little to go wrong mechanically. And they honestly never did. But, you know, I like to record my shows, and I was doing it even more back then. And I was performing in this bar, and I had the video camera set off to the side, like from the wings kind of angle, because there wasn't room. There was a full house in the back.
Sure.
So I had it sitting up next to me, off to the side of the stage. And I got a little bit cocky this one night, and I waited a little bit too long. You know, usually there's like a 4-second, 3-second gap between me throwing off the rope, standing up out of the chair, moving off to the side, boom, spikes fall and smash the chair I was sitting on. Well, I got cocky. I'm like, I'm going to give them a thrill, you know, I'm going to cut it close. And I did. I cut it close. And I stood up and got out of the way, and the spikes fell at the same time. Didn't get a single scratch. Went back and watched the video. The front edge of that bank of spikes missed the back of my head by 4 inches.
Holy shit. Wow.
Yeah. I didn't do it again after that.
Well, you probably had not used that angle to necessarily check that shot before, and I wonder if on a regular basis you were closer than what you thought you were. But man, you start playing with shit, and bad things happen. You know, bad things happen.
I for some reason or another just got a wild hair and cut it way closer than I should have. Because usually I had time to stand up, throw the ropes, step off to the side, so the chair was completely visible. Then the spikes would fall.
So
you're quicker than described, but you know there was time for me to even step off to the side before the thing released.
So let me get this straight: you're a male and you did something completely stupid. Yeah, that's a shock. I think the women in our lives would all agree that there's some amount of stupidity that's just inherent to gender. Yeah, I mean, it's the thing that drives us.
Multiplied exponentially for performers, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.